Remember, they're changing my voice. I'm not racist. I don't approve of hate crimes against Asians. I want them to stop. Now, the government hires people, okay, to harass me, provoke me, fume me, poison me around the clock. And if you understand the significance of my top martial arts challenge and my Christ argument, then you know for sure that the motive exists far more than all the psychological operations in American history put together. My existence definitively disproves white supremacy. It definitively disproves Jewish and LGBT supremacy. It definitively proves all the churches have been conspiring to lie to people about God for their entire existence. There's no other way to look at it. Also, you look on the screen, you look at the pictures I use, okay? Cheating in martial arts is extremely common. There's performance-enhancing drugs. There's performance-reducing drugs that have been researched by the government in the history of MK Ultra, which is called RAM scrambled, mind you. Proves that definitively. They wanted to come up with drugs that made it very difficult to do physical activities and to mess up the eyesight and so on and so forth. And that's what they've done in my case, where they've drastically reduced my form, my shape, and slightly changed my appearance, but you can still tell that it's me, you know, and my ID for nothing else and so on and so forth. I've been talking about being a brain surgeon son for a long time here in the San Jose area. Okay. Now, we look at both the original game of death, right? The game, right? The word game itself is made scrambled, the game of death. And you have the word game has the word gay, and the second word, and obviously I'm not gay, the second word is me. Okay? And you see that some Van Damme movie, Kickboxer or something, where he throws something in his eyes. It's not a coincidence. That he couldn't beat Kareem until he threw something in his eyes. Okay? Now obviously there's some racist white Jews and LGBT people like to divide and conquer, and so on and so forth. Okay? And there's a bunch of token minorities in every race that help them do it. So black people aren't likely to help me out, and so on and so forth. Okay? But I had to point this out because it's the right thing to do. Okay? This is what's fair, what's right, what's just. You know? They cannot beat me even though I've been sabotaged and fumed for years. So if I'm allowed to recover for a few days, to walk in the park, okay, within a few minutes, I can get the 10-point score, you know, point sparring to 10, and make my point. Show the point of life, the point of the Bible, the point of religion, the point of spirituality, point of love, point of intelligence, point of philosophy, so on and so forth. By making my points symbolically in outdoor sparring, even after years of them sabotaging me, because of the transcendent history of my family, or my great-grandfather, the last true respectable king of the Igbos who was given that position. Okay, my grandfather who married his daughter, my father, you know, and thus spiritually was elevated to a spiritual position of a son. My father, who came here as a refugee, worked his way up to become a brain surgeon, and me, the top martial artist ever possible, and the last valid martial artist, and so on and so forth. And it has to do with character, right? The true essence of martial arts, divine order, character, okay? And of course, martial skills, hand-to-hand combat, weapons, what have you.